Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So this is going to be your April reading. So this is just to find out the energies that you're dealing with. Now, of course, this, is the energies within your energy system. It doesn't mean that everything that's going to happen is going to happen in the month of April. Some of these things can be months out, but at least it gives you an idea as to what's coming towards you. Let's just say over the next couple of months, but it's probably some of the things may start, or at least you can look through the things you need to work through in the month of April in order to manifest whatever's coming. Okay, so I have three piles in front of us. Pile number one, we have the obsidian card, and then we've also got a little seashell. Okay, so if you're drawn to pile number one or you're drawn to that stone, then that's your card. Pile number two is the moonstone and it's got the angel wings. So you may be drawn to something there. And pile number three is the opal, fire opal, and it's got the little handbag charm. So you may prefer one of the charms, maybe one of the piles. I always actually say, instead of looking for certain colors, unless it's something, if it works for you and these readings are working for you, then that's great. Carry on. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do if it works. If it doesn't make sense, and what I'm going to say to you is stop the reading or pause the reading, close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, make sure you're grounded, feel like there's roots coming all the way down out of your feet, all the way through to the earth. Ask God, angels, spirits, whoever you pray to or work with to help you, or even your higher self, if that's better, and just ask them to please give you the most correct answer for you. Okay, what are you needing to hear right now? Open your eyes and see which pile jumps up. Sometimes there may be certain numbers, so then go to the timestamps and perhaps one of those timestamps numbers jump out at you, and then you know that that's definitely the message that you are needing to hear for yourself. Okay, so pause the video, take as long as you need, but I'm going to carry on and we're going to start with pile number one. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number one. So you perhaps chose the number, chose the colors, chose the little seashell. The seashell to me, now I always think about as a child, you would always put seashells to your ears to hear. So this is a message that either you're going to get some news this month, or this is saying to you, Spirit saying, please listen. They're trying to talk to you. God's trying to get in contact with you. And you need to open up your throat chakra for communication and also to hear better. Okay, we have got the obsidian. So what this is saying to me is that the month of April, it's time for you to ground yourself. Now, if you stopped, or didn't skip the beginning, I was giving you an example on how to ground yourself. Well, there's many ways. You can eat rooted vegetables a lot. You can stand outside barefoot on the grass. Barefoot is the best way to get grounded on the grass. Connect with earth, connect with nature, expect or imagine roots growing out right all the way through, right into the ground, so that you're grounded to the earth. You're not all woo-woo or in your head. You become more solid. And then you can hear spirit guides and God more loudly. It's also time for you to shield. So obsidian's also here to help protect you. So you may be needing some kind of protection over the month of April. Perhaps there's someone who's trying to attack your energy. There could be energy vampires around you trying to get very much into the energies. And what Spirit Guide is saying to you is that you're needing to also, maybe even if you can get to a crystal shop, get yourself an obsidian stone and stick it in your pocket, in your wallet, a small stone, obviously, just to protect you, because you may need protection from people. It's just energy vampires, not like, well, maybe you need protection and everything. Blessings. So what Spirit Guide is saying is that this is a month where you need to see your blessings and you will get more. Okay, when we focus on what we don't have, we get more of what we don't have. When we focus on the blessings, and sometimes it's even, thank you, dear Lord, for the most beautiful day. Thank you for the dew on the grass. Thank you for the rain. Thank you for the beautiful sunshine. Thank you for the food in my stomach. Thank you that I have money. Thank you that I have a job. Those are blessings. Whether you enjoy your job or not, well, then you need to manifest something different. But don't take the blessings of what God has given you, as bad as it is, because at least you've got something that other people don't have. Okay, and then God will be happy enough to give you more. We've got new love. Now, of course, this is not for everyone. For those of you who are not in a happy relationship, or you're very unhappy, and you're wanting something better, then there is a new beginning in love, even if you're in a relationship and it's really, really bad, then this could be a sign that there's a new beginning in that love. You will soon, you will know whether it's time for you to move on. Okay, we've got you. The card has stay focused. So stay focused on your blessings. Stay focused on where you need to be. Again, get grounded, because when you're not grounded, you can get all in your head and stressed and worried. And if you're stressed and worried, then you're not grounded. Okay, then you're not listening to God, because you're living in fear. And those who live in fear don't live the true godly sense, the true divine life. You're living a life of fear. So therefore, you're unhappy, and you're unhappy, you're sad, you're frustrated, you're angry. And that's because you're not grounded. You're not connected to the earth. I've just seen 333. So go Google that angel number. Calling in your soulmate. Okay, your present affirmation and visualizations help bring you and your soulmates together. So again, some of you are wanting a new love or a soulmate, and this is a sign. For others, this is just saying, I mean, if you are in a very happy relationship and you're not looking to find anyone else in your life, then what this is saying is this is about finding your soul tribe, your soul people, your best job, your best friends, the people who you most resonate with. It's also about finding the opposite of you, your perfect yin and yang within everyone. Even if you're a male, there's a part of you that has to connect with your divine feminine. If you're a feminine, then there's a part of you that has to connect with your divine masculine. You can Google masculine energies versus feminine energies and how they affect you. This is a month where you'll be affected by the 11th house. Now, of course, this is not for every single person, but these are just the words that people want you to, that Spirit wants you to work on this month. It's House of Relationships. So you need to work in, what are your goals when it comes to relationships? What do you want? God's sitting in front of you with the genie, about to hand you your magic genie lamp for you to rub to make a wish. And God's saying, well, what do you want? What are your goals when it comes to love? Okay. Perks of love, your soul group. Again, we've got another thing of soul group here. So again, Spirit's asking you, they want you to connect you with your soul group. Okay, your audience, your common purpose, birds of a feather. There's a lot of people going through tough times. I can tell you for free that I have gone through the toughest years of my life in the last couple of years. And the one thing you get taught in those times is who's there for you and who's not. You learn to let go of so many people until the fact you eventually alone, because you just don't trust people anymore, because you start to realize that when you're going through a bad times, you start to look for the people who are the blessings in your life. And sometimes it's your children, sometimes it's your family, sometimes there's the friend that sends you the odd message, or I'm thinking of you, especially when you're going through the tough times. That's when you really get to see the people who are trampling on you, kicking you while you're down, are the people that to let go of, because who wants people who are not really ever there when you're going through your toughest times, your most darkest night, the darkest times of your life. Look for the people in your soul tribe, the people who actually care. Okay, because the ones who don't, it's time for you to release them, and to let them go. I would rather be alone and never see anyone ever again in my life than to have fake people, fake social media. I mean, people can be so fake. You will see social media, oh, we're in the best relationships, or I've got so much money, or I donate to charity, and everyone's like, woohoo, what a great people these people are, great lives. And then you get to really know these people and realize they're not that caring, because they trample on people when they're down, and they knock people off their horse, and that's not good people. Good people are the ones who cheer you even when you're at your lowest. They help you through those times. Okay, and then we all need that. We need the people who are actually there for us, not the people who ignore us and leave us in times of distress. Okay, so we have got the crumbling here. What are you clinging to? So something in your life is falling apart, okay? And what Spirit is saying is just let it go, okay? You're holding onto something, and the more you try to hold it up, the more it's like sand in your hands. It's just crumbling. And Spirit guides are saying, why are you holding on to this? We're trying to pull it away because it's not good for you. Again, because you've got people in your life, friends, family, people. I've now learned my family are the people who are, again, there to support me, even at my lowest. People who will understand what I'm going through and cheer me on. Even if they, sometimes you don't want to have everyone's opinions because, it's just a matter of, we're here for you, we'll perhaps hand you something that you may need. We'll buy you food if you don't have food, or we'll put petrol in your car, or we'll just be there for you to talk to. Those are the people you want, not the people who, again, you're holding onto someone or something, jobs, people that really are not part of your soul tribe. And that's why I kind of feel like you're calling in new love, new soulmates, your audience, your true family, your true earthly, well, not earthly family, soul family. Okay, these are the people that may have no blood relatives to you, but they're really meant to be in your lives, because they will be your champions. They will be the people who, no matter what's going on in your life, these are people who are clapping and cheering you on and lifting you up. And these are the blessings that God's trying to bring you. But instead, you're holding on to people who are kicking you while you're down, people who are nasty to you, people or jobs with bosses who really don't care about you. They just care about the money or the work that you do, so that they can get more money and they'll pay you less. These are the contracts, the people. And Spirit is saying, I understand the fears. Again, you're speaking to someone who has truly gone through the dark night, who has truly fallen rock bottom. I know rock bottom. I've been there, possibly still there. I understand rock bottom. It's scary. It's very scary. But when you get rock bottom, you know that there's nothing less. You don't have one more cent left. You don't have one more person left to leave you. You don't have one more bad thing that can possibly happen to you other than death. And that's when you start to realize that the only way up from rock bottom is up. But the fears disappear because you let go of everything, because, well, you know that you've been there. And as dark as rock bottom is, there's always the light. And this light will shine. So let go. Trust me. It's scary. I am giving you lots of love. I am the love and the person who will give you the love and support. If you just listen to my channel, I'm sending you love. Okay, if there's no one else in your life, I am sending God and everyone to you right now. And I'm praying and sending all the love to you, because you deserve it and you will get back up. But you need to let this go. Okay. So, have we gone through the harsh things? Hopefully we've got better things to come. Well, there is better things. There's new blessings and everything. Look, I haven't even started the deck, and we've already got the lightning bolt. Again, look at this. God is splitting. This is a building that's splitting apart. This is God's pulling you away from someone or something. Even if it's just a job, money is a lot, but it's not everything. You can, your family can support you. You might have to give up everything, move in with family, move in with friends. God will provide a roof over your head. So what they're pulling away, this is the second card, pulling away from you is meant to be in order for you to bring in the real people. So what you lose, you will gain. I'm not joking. This is like a split the deck in half, the waterfall. The waterfall is about moving away from the toxic, overflowing, terrible emotional situations to the most serene waters, okay? Wow. Okay. So pile number one, if you are here, you are possibly going through quite a dark time. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously. The War of the Roses. You really are dealing with someone. This is no equal reciprocity. This is just someone. It's my way or the highway. I really couldn't give a continental, whether you're suffering, whether you're alone. I will just, I'm not changing. I'm not changing. I don't care what you need from me. You will do whatever I want you to do, or you can bugger off. And do you really want to spend your time and energy and effort giving to this person or these people? Honestly? Really? Where you could be, oops, I'm so busy talking to you that I'm dividing my cards up. I mean, yes, trust me, again, I'm telling you, or I don't even know why I even bother doing a reading for you, because it's just as I'm splitting up the messages that's coming through. Look at this fated meeting. Again, fated people that are meant to be in your life, and God wants to bring this person or these people to you, but you're so involved in your own distraction that you're not allowing God. So you see, you're not listening. He's saying, let it go. Divorce, break up, separate, quit your job. As scary as it is, give up everything, sell your house, sell your car, sell everything you can, move in with your parents if you have to, but don't carry on suffering, okay? Your real people are out there, pile number one. I mean, wow, we're 12 minutes in, haven't even got one tarot card, but the messages are flowing in so thick and fast. Okay, so let's try and see if we can get something more positive. But I suppose it's your suffering is up to you. You keeping yourself in the suffering. No one else. God's not. God's trying to help you, but you refusing. Listen to the words refusing. You choosing to be in the suffering. Okay, the waterfall, right? So again, the waterfall. The Buddha. The Buddha prepares as someone who meditates and spends time in a huge amount of deep meditation, contemplation, and what he's also saying is they will see things for what they are. They will see the truth from what they are. When you spend time listening to God, meditation is God talking to you. Prayer is you talking to God, and meditation is when you quieting your mind long enough, and you can do that by gardening, you can do that by cooking, you can do that by driving, you can do that by walking. But by keeping quiet and stop thinking, stop feeling, stop doing anything and just listening, open your ears as loud as you can, listen to everything. You can practice that by listening to the birds, listening to the crickets, listening to the sounds of life. You will hear God's answer. You will gain enlightenment, and you'll figure out very quickly why the situation is crumbling. And most of the time it's because I mean, I'm shuffling. This is just, as I said, I'm getting your cards, and I actually know the answers already. The loving elementals, finding your people, finding joy. This is a baby who's, this baby doesn't care what's happening, whether their parents getting divorced or whether the world is crumbling or whether there's war going on, because this baby just knows, I'm going to be fed tonight. I'm going to have my nappies changed. I have fairies, and I'm having the biggest laugh and joy of my life. It's a beautiful sunshine day, and she's loving life. She's recognizing the blessings of what she does have, and not looking at what she's losing, and not concentrating on what's going on. Okay, the willow trees at the bottom of the deck. So again, Spirit saying, come on, you can handle this. You are strong enough. You are stronger than what you think. Yeah, so here we go. The War of the Roses is coming out again. So you are dealing with someone, the cent in the middle. You are dealing with someone who just really doesn't give a continental about you, about your job, about your family, about your life. They just care about what they're going to have and what they're going to get from you. So, the Ascent card is telling you, climbing up the mountain. There's a song by Miley Cyrus, and whenever I see this, I always hear that. It's called The Climb. Go Google it. Go Google the words of The Climb by Miley Cyrus. And it's basically, life is going to, the climb is, it's beautiful from the top. The view from the top is amazing. It's beautiful. It's like accomplishment, and it's finally getting where you want to be. But you have to sometimes crumble, fall down, before you can climb up, okay? And you've got to find the blessings along the way. Even people in your life that are narcissistic and horrible bosses and friends, or, that's a lesson. Learn the lesson, move on. It's that simple. It doesn't feel that simple. I do get that, okay? Archangel Michael, he is here to protect you. He is protecting you as you're going through this. He is cutting the swords, but you need to let him cut the swords and let go. I don't know how else to tell you this. Let go. Believe Archangel Michael is here. He's trying to lift you up. He's trying to give you strength, and he's trying to help you through this. But also, let go and let God help you. You cannot do this if you're holding on to things that are bringing you pain. There could be children that you're worrying about, or that, there's definitely children here, but Spirit's saying, don't worry about the children. They'll be okay. Okay, they will be okay. This is one of those, you just have to have faith, okay? How is April going to end for you, pile number 1? Wow, this is like a really heavy pile. And again, I'm so sorry. So we've got the bird's nest here. So there's a lot of positivity here. The bird's nest is that of expansion. So if you are willing to let go of what's not meant for you, if you're willing to move on from something that's crumbling and just drop it, okay? Spirit is bringing you something that will bring you to the top, okay? You need to just go, well, I'm not willing to do this fight, whatever. Find a compromise, end your job, look for another job. Obviously, I know it's very scary, so it's easy to say, just walk away, but look for another job. Have a lot of faith and pray that you're going to find it. Let that be your focus. Find the blessings in your current job just to keep your vibe high. Your vibe's got to be high. You are ascending to a higher level. You are gaining enlightenment on your situation and in life. The bird's nest is very much about expansion as well. It's about expanding. You may actually, for some of you, be falling pregnant, because I did say there was children. There's children coming into your life, or this is about expanding your family, having people move into your home, expanding your home to bring more people, expanding your life to let people in. There's a lot of expansion and growth for you in the month of April, but you need to let go of whatever's crumbling, okay? At some cycles ending for you, building your life even up from scratch. You may be starting all over again, but it will expand. You will have people, house moving in, more family, maybe moving in with your family. It might be necessary for you to do so, or bringing family in to help you. It's about people helping people, but the ultimate goal is growth, expansion, more money, more love, more of joy and conciliation, reconciliation, and soulmates and growth. And I don't even know what else to tell you, but you will be very happy, pile number one, once you let go. Stay focused. Things will get better for you, okay? If this does not sound like your pile, then maybe it's not your reading, because this is quite specific. This is for people who are definitely dealing with a breaking up, a job loss, breaking apart, family, friends, losing friends, family, tower moments, okay? I am sending you all the love and lights. I'm asking angels to send you extra love and light. Please know that Archangel, I'm sending him to you now. You will get through this, okay? Goodbye. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the angel wings. Okay, so this is quite clearly you protected right now. You may be needing a little bit of help, and the angels are just kind of reminding you to see life from the view, see yourself from the angelic point of view. Understand that you're a beautiful, amazing soul, and the angels just love and adore you, and that they're always around you, always protecting you no matter what, okay? We have got here the moonstone that you've chosen, and this is a month of perhaps a little bit of mystery. Maybe you don't see what's coming. Spirit is saying use your intuition. It will guide you through what's coming, okay? So as confusing as it may be, this month, if you use your intuition, it will help you through what you don't see. Look here, you've also got Archangel Michael. So how's that for relevance? So Archangel Michael's here. He's protecting you. He's guiding you. He's cutting cords, or he's just waiting for you to ask him to cut cords. You need to actually ask angels for help. They won't help you unless you ask, unless you're in a life-threatening situation. So you need to say, Archangel Michael, I pray for your protection for now, for me and my family. And I ask for you to please cut the cords between me and anyone who is not serving me, who is not my higher light. Cut the cords with anyone who's trying to hurt me, or with anyone who has hurt me. And I know that I need, they're bad for me, they're toxic, and I know they need, I don't want them near me anymore. So please cut the cords. Please remove them from my life. And please protect me and my house and my cars. It's very simple, and he will be there. Oh, take charge of the situation. You've got Moses, and, Moses is, removing the seas. There's a splitting apart of the seas. Just goes to show that you have what it takes to take charge of your situation. Okay, you're protected as you want to take charge of your situation. It may feel like you're walking into the oblivion and you don't know where you're going, and everything's a mystery right now, but your intuition will guide you. Okay, this is one of those, God kind of takes everything else away so that all you can do is rely on your intuition. Just take charge, just carry on walking. Even if it's one step at a time, you're protected as you do so. We've got the card here, children. So, your love life is being affected by children, but this is just saying the month of children, month of birth, month of rebirth for some of you, just a month of just having fun and seeing life the way children do. Fun, joy, games, mystery, finding, believing again in fairies and working with the fairies and the spirits of the earth and mermaids and all magical stuff. Children believe in magic. And sometimes as adults, and I don't know why we're so cruel, because we're the ones who give children the lie or we give them Father Christmas and Easter Bunny, and we create magical world for them, and then we're like, ha, doesn't exist anymore. And then if anyone as an adult wants to believe in fairies or aliens or think, oh no, you're crazy, you're a crazy person, you believe in the crazy. But it's like, well, why are we all of a sudden crazy? Why can we not all believe in fairies and mystical magical creatures again? It's part of life being beautiful and magical. So this is why people get depressed and kill themselves, because they've lost the magic. Okay, so find magic in your life. And if you've got children, spend time with them. They'll show you magic. They can make up the most amazing stories. And isn't that how life should be? Living life and manifesting from the most magical, gorgeous place instead of from a sad, depressed place. We've got the corresponds to Sagittarius in the ninth house. You've got growth. This is a month of a lot of growth, being optimistic, looking after your well-being. What do you aspire to be? Giver of gifts. Okay, so you could be receiving gifts or giving gifts. Protected expansion. How's that protected expansion? Archangel Michael, we did say a lot of protection. Okay, you're expanding and you're being protected as you expand. You may be giving gifts to others. Someone may give you a gift, but what do you aspire to be? This is one of those, what are your aspirations in life? What do you want to be known as? But to be optimistic as you do so, and again, seeing life from a magical place. Oh, we've got keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Okay. Third confirmation. You're protected. More angel wings here, which is quite, funny considering you got 1, 2, 3, four angel wings in this pile, plus the angel wings that you chose, and Archangel Michael. So you are super, super protected right now. Okay, you don't need to worry. The keepers of the earth, they're watching over you. Your ancestors are standing beside you right now. They are guiding you, showing you where to go, showing you which direction to take. Okay, you are 100% looked after right now. No need to stress, no need to worry. You are protected. Okay, so wow. Positive start for pile number 2s, right? So what's going on pile number 2? We've got, okay, so things in your, whatever's ended, let it go, move on. You are going through an initiation period, which is that of transformation, okay? I've gone through the dark night of the soul, still possibly going through a lot of it, still myself. Shanghai, soul tribe, soul people, okay? And during this dark night, you are having to learn to get rid of people that no longer are worthwhile, and that's releasing people. You may be breaking up, splitting up, losing friends, losing family members. It's okay. Let it go. Okay. Whatever you're going through, you are the architect, which means you have the keys again to take charge of the situation. God's giving you the architecture plans of your life. What do you want to do with your life? Okay. The Buddha prepares. That's time for listening. It's a time for meditation. You're moving away. This is very similar to pile number 1. There's a bit of love coming into your life for those of you who don't have love, or it's creating love in your life, creating romance in your life. What else do we have? We have Archangel Gabriel, more angel wings, but this is the Archangel of gaining, I'm so sorry about the noise and my child knocking on the door. Okay, so you may have been waiting a very long time for things in your life to change. And Archangel Gabriel is here to tell you that this is a month of, there's a lot of communication. You may be waking up to something, going through a spiritual awakening and waking up to the truth. But it's your intuition. Again, your intuition is on point this month. It's going to guide you, but your hearing, communication, listening, because the communication is coming, you might actually receive communications. Also, a month, this is a time of, so think of anything to do with communication. So marketing, internet, really getting yourself out there, speaking your voice, getting your voice out there. Okay, whatever that may be for you. Again, the architect card actually came out. So this is saying, God's going, well, you draw up the plans, and then we'll build your life from there. So you have to kind of, again, it's about you taking charge. Okay, God's working with you, and the angels and ancestors and everyone's beside you working with you as you make these plans, but you've kind of got to need to draw up the plans. So what do you aspire to be? What do you want? This is one of those months where, it's like you've been given, it's like, well, you're given a blank piece of paper, and what they're saying is just go ahead. There may be a decision coming up this month for you that you kind of need to make a decision quite quickly on as well. There could be paths opening up and not really too sure where you want to go or what you want to do, but you might have to make a decision pretty quickly. You're not running out of time though, okay? You're not running out of time. There's all the time in the world for you to get what you want to make. So take your time to make the decision. Reflection, the moon, again. So you might find that the moon's very relevant for you this month. We've got 2 cards. You chose the moonstone, and now you're getting the moon. Reflection, travel, psychic stuff going on for you. Again, intuition. For some of you, you may be battling because a lot of you perhaps have got spiritual paths, and you may be battling because you kind of chose or promised yourself in some time in this world that you would be dealing with a spiritual life. And maybe you've moved away from it. You may have psychic gifts, or you may be a seer or a shaman, and you maybe, if you're having this feeling, I've got 222 coming up, so go Google that. You may be having that a pull this month to go and work on your psychic abilities. The Akashic Library is here to say that this is a month of manifestation. So make sure you are manifesting your vibe into what you want to manifest, not the vibe of what you don't want, because then you're going to bring in the opposite. Okay. The more you're sad, the more depressed. Listen to your story. What is your story? Okay. The story, oh, people hate me. People are always nasty to me. I always date toxic men. No one loves me. Well, then that's all you're ever going to get. Or women, sorry, toxic men or women. Or is it, I'm empowered. I remove these toxic people out of my life. I'm empowered. I deserve a person who will love me, who will praise the world when I'm around them. I deserve that kind of person in my life. And so therefore, that is what I deserve. And that's what I'm going to get from the universe. I deserve to have an abundance of money. I deserve so much. The Akashic Library is saying, go into the Akashic as well. There could be something in the Akashic Library for you. You could be getting a contract coming in this month. Just read all the contracts, something new. Oh my gosh, the Oracle of Delphi. Okay, so this is, I mean, that's another card of intuition and psychic abilities. My gosh, you're really needing to maybe perhaps go look at the Akashic Library, do a meditation on it, because there's something about, there's definitely something here on your psychic abilities or spiritual, or, you know, spirit trying to tell you. We've got a whole lot of cards that have fallen out here. So just bear with me, sorry. There's too many here, but I am going to kind of have a look at them. Yeah, so you've had something collapse, something taken away, money, job, hit rock bottom. I'm there. I know what it feels like, but you can only go up, okay? Someone was not giving to you. Someone was greedy and selfish, and it was just a lesson for you to learn, maybe perhaps because you gave too much to someone who wasn't worth it. There's a new commitment, there's a journey, new options, moving on, perhaps looking into other places, other towns, other cities. Maybe there's a relocation. Relocation can be a physical relocation to a new town, a new city, or an emotional relocation to just to new people, new things in your life, perhaps a lot of spiritual stuff as well. Okay, so how is the month of April going to end for you? Okay, so this commitment card just keeps coming up. So yes, there's a new commitment. This can be a love offer. This can be a new job. This is a contract, a new home, maybe signing papers of relocation, okay? Some kind of documents that are going to be signed, something new. You got two cards of a new beginning here. Could be financial in some way. So a partnership, a contract, signing, you know, something to do with shipping, something to do with travel, something to do with overseas, you know, is coming up here a lot. Moving on, moving, changing scenery, you know, use your intuition. It's scary because all of these things, ports, this is definitely ships, ports, travel, yeah, in some way or form. But for others, that if it's not about that, then this is just about the fact of you're protected no matter what's going on. But using your psychic abilities, it's everywhere. It's all over this pile. Psychic, angels, you know, spirituality, woo-woo stuff. If you're not into any of that, maybe it's time you start looking into it, because it's literally all over this pile, okay? But that's what you've got for the month of April. That's where your focus needs to be. This is good things are manifesting for you, but your spirit is saying you need to listen. There's communication coming in. It could be about a new job offer or a contract, something that's quite relevant, okay? Just make sure you read all the fine print, okay? Use your intuition with this. But it's a new beginning for you, and I think it's pretty good, okay? That's what I have for you, pile number 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3 with a handbag. So, wow. So handbags for me is about money. So this could be money coming in this month for you. Handbags are about, well, we all need handbags. We keep a lot of stuff. So maybe time to clean up your handbags or clean up the stuff in your life, or maybe start looking for, I mean, I don't know, handbags. Maybe go and Google the relevance of a handbag, and there could be some kind of spiritual message for you if it's not about money or keeping bags. Keep a lot of stuff. Not too sure. Anyway, you've chosen the fire opal. It's a month of having confidence within yourself, having the fire. Fire is all about passion and creativity and bursting with ideas, sensuality for others. You know, passion can be anything from a passionate project or anything you're passionate. What are you passionate about? This is a month for you to go, what do you care? What boils the fire within you, that keeps you wanting to explode with happy things, obviously, not sad things. We want confidence. There's a month of having confidence within yourself and going after what you want to go after in a passionate way. We've got new beginnings. Okay, so that was sneaking out. So we'll go through one card at a time. We've got new beginnings. It's a totally new beginning for you. What do you want to do with it? What are you passionate about? Where do you want to go? This is a card of marriage. Perhaps, as you can see, someone looks like they're getting married. Pregnancy, this woman looks pregnant as well. You could be falling pregnant for some of you. But it's time for you to also let go of something. This is a month to let go and let God. Let go of how the new beginning is going to be. Let go of anything that's not serving you. Just let go and set free, and just go with the flow. This is not fighting up the hill. This is about going, if you're being pushed down the hill, then you carry on going down the hill and whee all the way down the slide. As life throws things at you, you just laugh your way through everything. And Spirit will reward you for that, because it's about going with faith, no matter how much, think about the most, all the biggest ascending masters have gone through suffering, and suffering is a part of life. But when you laugh through the suffering, you win. If you sad and anger and go, it's part of the pain. We all go through the process, but learning to just go, oh, well, the relationship's gone, well, I guess it's not meant to be, or the job's gone, well, I guess it's not meant to be, or the money's gone, well, I guess I'm not meant to have it now, right now. And it's easier said than done. Trust me, I'm not judging, I know. But when you do surrender and just go, well, I suppose when God wants me to have money, he'll bring it in. Or there's obviously a lesson I need to learn right now with the baby, the job, the man, the woman, the relationship, whatever is meant to be, it will come when God believes I deserve it. And that will only happen when I let it go. Okay? Surrender. Ooh, passion. Again, 2 cards of passion here. So woohoo, you could be having a few passionate moments this month. Or again, what allows your heart and soul to sing with joy? Singing. Do you like singing? Do you like listening to music? What makes your vibration? What makes you sing and dance and jump up and down? Okay, that's where you need to be. Don't worry about everything that's going wrong. The world is collapsing in a horrible way, but what's being rebirthed? The world is being rebirthed. So money is falling and banks are closing and wars are happening and earthquakes and you name it. You can't control that. If you're meant to die, and I know this is easier said than done, if people are meant to die, there's nothing you can do. This is something that we all sign up for the day we are born. We know I'm going to die on that earthquake, in that illness. You got no in that, I'm going to live for 2 days. If, children die, I've come to experience something and then I want to die. It's all decided. You can't control it. I know trust me, I'm not trying to be unsympathetic to people who are suffering, but at the same time, it's just understanding things from a higher perspective of you're just a soul that's coming to earth to learn a lesson. You do not own anyone, even your children. They do not belong to you. They belong to God, okay? They come down for a purpose in life and then they leave. And again, not being unsympathetic. Of course, it's terrible when you go through love, pain and suffering. But when you realize that nothing is real, it's all just an illusion, you start to go, oh, well, better days will come. We all experience some form of loss and suffering within our lives. In fact, many times within our lives. And you sometimes just have to let go, okay? You've got the second house, so money. I did say handbags, money. So this is definitely a month where you might have to watch your money. Okay, it doesn't mean money's coming in, but you may have to watch your money. Money's going to be really important this month. You need to perhaps look to your talents to make money. Okay, so if you lose your job, let it go and look at your talents and how you can make money, because nothing is stable. I heard this once in a reading. I think it's really fantastic. I have literally worked for one company after another and watched the companies fail. So what has that shown me? Nothing is stable. Even the most wealthiest of companies, right now, you have so many things closing down. Why? Because God's saying nothing is true, nothing is stable. Going out and getting a job does not mean you got stability, because they're all going to be shutting down one after another. So rather look at yourself. What talents do I have to offer the world to make money? Okay, you may be needing some validation this month. Taking ownership for your life, taking ownership for your responsibilities of what you can, surrender what you cannot control and take ownership of what you can control. A month of self-esteem, so work on your self-esteem. Survival skills. Well, yeah. I'm learning a lot about how to learn how to survive on no money, how to survive on no love, how to survive on and only relying on you, and sometimes the blessings of God giving you. If you're lucky to have family to help you or friends to help you, thank God for those people. Thank those people for the help that they can give you. Again, you learning survival skills, because what you were going through, you will then help other people once you raise up, and you will. Everyone always, when you hit rock bottom, there's only the nice thing about rock bottom, you can't get any lower. It's only up from there. So when you get up, remember to turn around and help the others who are hitting rock bottom. Trust your path. Okay, if you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? Again, if money was never, if money didn't exist, if all money disappeared, right now, poof, money's gone. And all you've got is, baking skills. Okay, would you become a baker? Is that your passion? If all you had was healing skills or talking skills, we've all got skills. What would you do? If money disappeared, if you knew that God was going to pay you out anyway, what would you do? Okay, so those are your oracle cards and messages for you for the month of April. Let's get into some tarot for you, please. Spirit guides. Right, wishes being fulfilled, the bottom of the deck. Wow. So whatever you wish will be fulfilled. If it's not now, but don't be the devil card after the wishes. So be careful, because that's about being trapped or trapping yourself, because it's an illusion. Okay, those people, if you climb up those walls, you can get right out of that prison. Okay, it's the prison that you put yourself into. And this is about negative people. Let go of negative people, let go of negativity, let go of the feeling of being trapped, and just look to what you can offer people and just go for it and just have faith. Okay. Oh, everyone, literally every single person, Pompal 1, 2, 3 has all got the same card. This is moving away from turbulent times into more serene times. Okay, but don't take baggage with you. Leave the baggage behind. Okay. Material stuff is stuff. It's nothing else but stuff. If someone said to you, you're going to die tomorrow, you'd really not, I can promise you, the last thing you're going to be worrying about is your car or your house or your jewelry or your makeup or your, you're going to be thinking about, wow, I need to go spend the last day with my kids or my family, or I'm going to spend the last day traveling or eating the best of foods, because, the rest of it is just stuff. Okay, so when you let go of the stuff and just go down that waterfall, you will land in the most beautiful, peaceful place. And it's the same thing when you die. Death is beautiful. It's not depressing. It's humans that make it depressing. It's actually going home. Okay. King of Roses. So King of Roses is very much about balancing your emotions, romance, passion. Okay, so there's definitely passion coming in, and you have the strength to get through what you're going through. You may not feel it, and again, creating a community. Again, on this channel, I try to find, or my TikTok channel as well, I try to tell people what I'm going through so that I can help them to understand that they're not alone. Okay, we are all here to talk to help push each other through the really tough times, and that's why we go through these things. So you've got perhaps this is a man. For some of you, this could be a masculine figure. It can be a woman who's a boss, because masculine is anyone who takes charge, a boss, a person who's goes after what they want. They take control and they charge in, and that's masculine. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a man. Okay, this could be a woman that is a boss and is in control, and she's empowered by herself. Okay, so a man or a masculine figure is coming in to help you. I kind of feel, if you are a man, then this is possibly a boss, a father, a friend. Okay, it's also something about marketing and publishing and teaching and counseling. Okay, so you may be looking into any of those areas. We've got the intricacy in industry, and this is you taking control of your life and building it up one brick at a time. Okay, all Spirit is saying is just take one foot and put it in front of the other. Okay, trust your path. You've been led down a path. Just walk it. Walk the path. It will all unfold. The next step will unfold. This is one of those. Just have faith. Okay, this new beginning will unfold. Yeah, right now there's paths unknown. There could be 3 pathways opening up for you. We have got 2 different men here. 2 different men. One's a passionate person. One's a loving person. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we even had the birth. So for some of you, you literally are giving birth this month, or getting married. But for the rest of you, okay, so let go. Look here, we've got the karmic path and then the view of the ego. The karmic trench is very much about people who come into your life to literally upset you. These are people, this is your dad, your mom, your children, your husband, wife, friends, family members, bosses, the world, okay? They're people who trigger the bejesus out of you. They make you angry. Your trench, the more you dig your trench is by retaliating. The more you find an empowered way, easier said than done, not judging, trust me, I know. But the more you find an empowered way, 11:11 just come on the clock, go Google that. You will get past and you will come out and the contract will end. So let go of these people, view of the ego. These are people who are just egotistical, just their ego. They want to win, they want to bring you down, and you've got to stop letting them do so. Okay, so don't dig any more karmic trenches this month. People want you to rise to the bait of fighting or arguing again. The most positive way to find it, sometimes it's I'm not arguing with you, but you got to find a loving way, okay? Don't retaliate. It's more of a try and find why are they triggering you and what is wrong with them. Try to find the compassion of they're obviously sad or they're scared. Most of the time it's fear. So what are they actually scared about and how can I bring their fears down to a realistic way instead of fighting and just making the argument worse and just carrying on a cycle. Okay. Diversity. So it's time for you to look into a different direction, different people, different religions, different view on life, reading different books, maybe perhaps dealing people of different culture. It talks about anything that you know now to look at opposite people to your usual type, usual people. Okay. The lookout. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's so many people in the world right now that are dealing with crumblings, jobs crumbling, relationships crumbling. Spirit is rebirthing a new earth. The 5D earth is rebirthing. Okay, I've got a lot of it on my TikTok page. You may go have a check it out. The 5D earth is being rebirthed, and that means the cabal, anything related to the cabal is crumbling, and it does mean people are losing jobs, but you need to look at the opposite of why, and you need to understand that, okay? Adsam is a good, Adsam, I am here, Adsam, I am closing off the cycle. You having a lot of people, spirits and angels trying to give you advice. They're trying to bring you knowledge, advice to get you through this. The scribe at the bottom here is also again about writing books. Maybe you need to write a book to help other people with your experience. You never know how you can help someone else. Someone's always worse off than what you are, okay? You think you've hit rock bottom, someone else's rock bottom's even further down. So try and see people from a different perspective. Just say add some when you feel like you're being lost in someone else's karmic trench. Add some when you can't concentrate on what you need to do, where you need to be. Okay, and how is the month ending for you? Wow, so I got a lot of cards want to come out. We've got the Architect, the King of Keys. So I kind of feel like you've got the Architect at the bottom of the deck. You've got this is money, expansion, solid, something stable and solid, which is kind of what I feel like you're wanting. The King of Keys is the most stable. He owns the keys, the king, he owns his castle, he owns riches, he's wealthy, he is stable, he has his queen, he has his children, everything he's ever wanted, he's obtained in his life. And that is your end result, which says to me, but you need to be careful of the people who are the chess game. So these are the people who want to knock the king, checkmate. Okay, be very aware of someone who's pretending to be your friend, someone who's pretending to be on your side, being all nice and kind, but they're more of a karmic, okay? Don't let them knock you off your trench. God's giving you a blank piece of paper and he's saying, you're the architect, what do you want to do? You tell him. He's just waiting for you to actually draw the plans, okay? Draw the plans. We've got housing, building. I mean, I don't know what you're doing, but there's housing, building, something to do with housing and building, architectural plans. We've got the King of Scrolls, plans, scrolls, books, counseling, teaching, marketing, publishing. It's those keywords. Maybe something is really relevant to you, okay? But the ultimate goal is to be the King of Keys, which becomes someone who's the king of their castle, king and queen. Again, energies, not actual feminine or masculine, not you know what I'm saying. But be careful, because as you grow, there are people around you, and these people are watching you, and they're going to try and they're going to play a game, because they know it's about checkmate. They don't want you to win. These people are going to bring you into their karmic trench. They do not want you to grow. So send them love and light. I know it's easy to say, oh, well, calm as a bitch. Yes, but that's their problem. Don't, when you argue with someone, then you're just as karmic. Person who's in love and light doesn't argue. They send love and light to the person because they realize arguing is just fear. Someone is fearing something. They're fearing that they're wrong. They fear something in their lives, and that's all that arguing is. So it's not worth it. Send them love and light. Find your higher ground, because you have got something really big, something really stable and solid ahead of you. You just need to be super focused on that. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully you have a fantastic month, and I'll chat to you soon. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, and goodbye.